Let's discuss how you're going to be brushing your new braces. We ask you to brush after all of your major meals. So if you regularly have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that means you should be brushing at least 3 times a day. The most important area to be brushing is right along the gum line. This is where your gums and your teeth meet and where plaque tends to accumulate the most. If you're avoiding these areas, you may notice that your gums start to get swollen, puffy, and may even show signs of bleeding when you brush. Every time you brush your teeth, we ask you to brush for a minimum of 2 minutes. When using your manual toothbrush, you're going to start at the gum line. You want to hold it at a 45-degree angle and lean it against your gums. Do a circular motion and make sure you apply enough pressure to remove any food or plaque that may be trapped in this area. Next, you're going to go flat on top of the brackets for another few seconds and also get along the bottom ledge of the brackets for another few seconds. Keep going around tooth by tooth in the same rolling motion right across your mouth. When using your electric toothbrush, you're going to start at the gum line on a 45-degree angle. You want to do the same rolling motion right around each tooth and go right across your mouth. The electric toothbrush has a built-in timer that will time you for 2 minutes. Follow the clicking noise every 30 seconds, and at the end of your full 2 minutes, you'll hear a longer click. After using your electric toothbrush or manual toothbrush to brush your teeth, you're going to use a small brush called a proxabrush, and this will fit into all the small areas that your regular brush will not fit. When doing the top teeth, you want to point the handle downwards and start from the top pointing down. This will fit right in between the brackets behind your wire to make sure that it removes any little particles of food or plaque that may be trapped. When working on the bottom teeth, you're going to point upwards and do the exact same motion tooth by tooth. Flossing is an important part of your oral hygiene routine. We ask you to floss a minimum of once a day, and the best time of day to do this is before bed once you've finished having all of your meals and snacks. A floss threader is a small plastic tool that has a loop and a straight tip. It looks similar to a sewing needle. You'll be getting a small packet of threaders, and it contains about 3 or 4. The threaders are reusable, and throw them out once they start breaking or the tips start getting bent or distorted. So you're going to take 1 floss threader and a regular piece of floss. You insert the floss right through the loop and grab the end and tie it into a knot. The 2 pieces will then be connected. You're going to insert the floss threader right underneath your wire. Always make sure that the pointy part of the threader is pointing away from your gums. So if you're doing your bottom teeth, you start at the bottom and pull upwards. You're going to slide the threader all the way through until the floss is now underneath the wire. From here, you can grab both ends and wiggle it between your teeth. You're going to lean to one side here, floss up and down against one tooth, lean it to the other side, floss up and down against the other tooth. Wiggle it back out and slide it through. And now you can move on to the next tooth. To remove the floss from your floss threader, just give it a good tug and the floss should unravel and come right off. The blue threader, you can rinse it and reuse it the next time you do your flossing. You will be getting a scorecard just like this one to take home. We'll be monitoring your brushing at each appointment by giving you a score between 1 and 5. 1 is poor brushing and 5 is excellent. Your responsibility is to at least be at a level 3 or better than that. You want to keep an eye out for red, puffy gums, just like pictures 2 or 1, or any signs of bleeding. If you notice any of those starting to happen, it's a sign that your brushing needs to improve or you need to floss more often. Have a look at this card every so often to make sure that your brushing is on the right track.